Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for joining me once again. You are always most welcome. Well, welcome back. We're having the June update. Here we go. So, I've just finished filming my Peter Goes Rogue video about developers. We'll talk about that in that show. We don't talk about that here on the modelling channel. So, on the modelling channel, what's happening? Well, the truth is not very much, because I mentioned the developers only in as much as that I've been involved in these meetings and things, and it's taken up a lot of time recently. So I have been affected with the hot weather as well, which probably didn't really help, but it's not all been wasted, because I have something here very interesting. You see this? Now, it's not a model of the new model of the Tyne footway bridge over the River Tyne. No, it does look like it. It is in fact one of these wonderful arch lights, an LED arch light. So, got my little fan here, got my glass of... Oh, by the way, did I tell you about my lovely Spitfire glass here that my wife got for my wedding anniversary, our crystal wedding anniversary, and look what she got me. Look at that. Yeah. Yes. Lovely Spitfires, just look at them. Oh, they're lovely. All in crystal. Isn't it nice? Oh, yes. I can't remember the name of the company, but if you are interested in getting yourself one of these, just drop me a message in the comments and I will get you a link, don't worry. Lovely stuff. I've got the Jura whiskey in it. Anyway, enough of that. Modelling. So what have I got? So this is a very interesting product indeed. Let me just grab the box over here. So this is a Green Stuff World Hobby Arch LED lamp. Look at that. What do you reckon? Is that cool? What? So that's what we've got. Faded white. Faded white refers to the bulbs. 6.5, 6,500 Kelvin. There we go. So, and it's a bit tricky. I have to just walk Darth Black. Well, I can assure it's not Darth Black, so I don't know why it says that. A bit strange. But it does require a bit of assembly. It comes like a kit, really. A little bit fiddly as well, if I'm brutally honest with you. I was a little bit disappointed by the quality. It's not bad, but it's just not quite as refined. So it's a bit like Lego almost. You put these sections together, and then you've got a dimmer switch. So it's like this. You get your dimmer switch, and then you put it on, and then you can brighten it up. Look at that! Wow! Look at that! Hey, there you go. What do you think? It's a bit bright, isn't it, actually? But it is very handy for modelling with, you know. Just turn it down a bit. There we go. And it has an off. And it's got this little dimmer switch at the side. It's quite nice, isn't it, actually? Oh, whoa. It's very bright. Very, very good, though, for looking at fine detail work, you know. One of you had it. Was it Stephen Painter, I think it was, had it. And I said, what's that? And he told me, and I showed it to my wife, and she said, I'll get you one for your anniversary. So I got this, and I got my whiskey glasses. Isn't that nice? Price, I think it was about £35. Yeah, about £39, I can't remember. Just under £40, I think. Yeah, a bit pricey, I think, to be honest with it is. But it is very, very handy for modelling. Now you'll all say, oh, you're going to get rid of all your lamps then. But I use the lamps for general lighting, and they give me a lot of... it's not just for modelling, actually. It enables me to do other things with those and use it as a low light for reading and all sorts of things. So I'm not going to get rid of the other lamps, no. But for actual doing, you know, really fine detailed part work up close, this is going to be a real help, especially when I've got my big glasses on. I've got these on, the modelling glasses. So there you go. So that's the latest addition on the bench. I think it'll be quite a useful thing. I just put it to the back out of the way. I'm afraid there's no mosquito update, because we are, let's face it, this is not really modelling season. So poor old Chris Jones is going to be very cross with me. It's not, don't read into it, doesn't mean anything other than we've had some very hot weather, not quite been in the mood, and not had the time either, because of all this other nonsense with the planners that I've been talking about. It's been going on, you know. And by the way, did you notice I got my Spitfire shirt on again? Look at that. I said I wouldn't mention Spitfires. said on the other channel, I said, my wife's getting a bit annoyed now. She said, you're more obsessed with Spitfire since you went on that damn flight than Airfix are. It's terrible. Knock it off. She said, weren't you the one complaining about Airfix 12 months ago, saying they've got an obsession they can't control? Spitfire this, Spitfire, Spitfire. Now I'm doing it. How many videos has there been? Oops. Anyway, yeah, so I haven't got a lot to report on the modelling front. Too many other things going on. But that mosquito will be completed on schedule. The Emperor is most displeased with your apparent lack of progress. And what does he say? The Emperor's coming to see for himself. Oh, we will redouble our efforts. We will be. I tell you, this model will be completed on schedule. I hope so, Commander, for your sake. Ooh, it's a bit like that with me, isn't it? So, when I say on schedule, I promised it would be finished on Christmas Eve. 6 months now. Only 6 months away, yeah. Almost 7, isn't it? But not quite. Anyway, we've had a few problems with the car, the Skoda, which I talked about in the channel. I won't talk about it here, but anyway, a few issues has just kept me off the bench, I'm afraid. But we've got some super new kits coming from ICM. By the time you watch this, I think they'll probably be arriving, and we've got some even more super ones coming next month. Some really nice stuff. Now, something I want to say I'll do a separate members video. I won't say that this on the public video, but I need to have I need to get some details and data from the members for some rewards they're going to be getting soon next month. Next month, as in July. We'll be starting our free kits for members. So you have to have been a member for 3 months. And then you get another one every 6 months. That's the theory anyway, as long as I've got enough to go around. But they're going to be nice kits, I promise you. They're going to be worth having. Anyway, I'll talk about that on the other channel. Rather on this channel, but on the members only night. So I'm going to do a members night on Tuesday. I think we'll do a live members night on Tuesday. Probably won't be a very long one. Probably only an hour, maybe 90 minutes max. Oh, I've heard that before, you're thinking. So that'll be tomorrow, won't it, in effect, I suppose. So tomorrow night, perhaps do it, you know. So stay tuned for that, and we'll talk about it in more details, what I need, and we'll have a chat about one or two other things that are developments in the industry. We've just had this announcement from Revell. Luke Slade Hewitt's influence is continuing to reap rewards, it seems, and they're going to create a new 1/32 scale Harrier. So this is one of the ones I famously was very angry about, where they'd kind of reissued the old 1970 kit in the new box and new artwork. So now they really are going to do a new tool, so that's going to be great. I hope they do a Sea Harrier. I'd love to see them move that on into a 32nd scale Sea Harrier. Wouldn't that be cool? I'd definitely get one of those. But I'll get one of these anyway, I think. A Mark 1? Definitely. Yeah, definitely. So, interesting stuff. Plenty coming along in the not too distant future. And that's kind of all I've got for you at the moment. I'm afraid it's been a very busy time and very hot weather, and not really been modelling season. The mojo isn't really there at the moment. But it's only temporary, don't worry. And there'll be plenty more to see, and there's plenty more interesting reviews coming, so stay tuned. And I'm going to have a nice short one today, a nice brief one, just to give you a quick update, that's all. And we'll have perhaps a more meaningful update later in the month, as we get toward the end of June. I think perhaps third week in June we'll have another update, because arguably you could say I'm filming this on the last day of May, so it's almost like the end of May update, really. And of course we won this planning development thing. I don't want to go and talk about that now, but yeah, we actually had a positive outcome to that, so that was great news. So hopefully I'll be spending less time on that as well. So thanks for watching, and thanks for all your support. And to the members I say, it's gone wonderfully well, totally exceeded all expectations. Hope you're enjoying it too. I did do them a montage of all the gallery, and one of them I got wrong. I misattributed one of the kits, unfortunately. But don't worry, I'll correct that next month. It's fine. And I'm going to talk about what information I need in the show on Tuesday. I'm going to talk about slight changes about when people are sending me their kits to go into the gallery. I've had one or two of you. It's no criticism, this, by the way. It's just I found in practice that getting them higgledy-piggledy in multiple emails, it's really hard to follow. So I'm going to ask everybody to send me just one email, perhaps mid-month, with their submissions in, and that will be it. You can have multiple kits, it's fine, you know. But having multiple emails and having to go and find them, and it's quite hard work, you know. So it makes it a little bit confusing. I think that's what happened there. I got a bit confused. Doesn't take much, especially when you've been on the Jura. He says having the last drop. Cheers to all of you. Anyway, I hope you've been enjoying the nice warm summer weather, even though it's only spring as I speak. Summer tomorrow, 1st of June. Well, by the time you watch this, it is today, isn't it? Today. So it's a brief one today, but thank you very much. Just want to say hello. You know, I've not died or anything. I've had a few time-consuming issues, but hopefully get that all sorted and move on. So I'm expecting to be back on the Mosquito. If I'm being honest with you, I think I'll be back on the Mosquito. I need to just get back into doing a little bit every day, even if it's only half an hour. That soon builds up, you know, over time, and that's probably the best way to go. I tend to be all in, you know. I'm either on it or I'm not on it, and I think if I could just try and pace myself a bit more, try and do just a little bit here, a little bit there, it will creep along nicely. It'll move forward, you know. So I've just got to change my approach a little bit. Anyway, that's it from me for today. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed my new arch. You'll see more of that in the future, I'm sure. I'm going to use it, obviously. Very handy for the Mosquito. In fact, let's just before I go, because it's a short one today, but just before I go, why don't I just pull out my Mozzie engines, just here. Why don't I just demo it for you in terms of the lighting capabilities? Zoom you in. Let you have a look at this. The engine's probably got dust on them, to be honest. But be careful here. Yes, I've got dust on. Let's zoom you in, and we'll put the light on first. There we go. There we are. And we'll zoom you across. Let's bring it over here a bit. Try and do it like that. Here we go. Now then. Can you see that? Yeah, a bit. There we go. Whack it up to maximum. There we go. Maximum brightness. You see that? Now then. How's that? You see, it really does. It's pretty bright, isn't it? It's bright. Yeah. Yeah, that's going to help, I think. It's going to help quite a bit. That is. Excellent. So that's what, you know, you can see the benefits of using something like this, can't you? So that's why I got it. I thought it was actually, you know, I've got the room for it, and they're quite practical. They're not too big. It's about 3/4 of a metre across, isn't it? Thereabouts. Quite a handy little thing. I'm quite looking forward to using that more. Just wind it down. There we go. I like the dimmer. That's quite good. So yeah, watch this space. We'll be seeing a lot more of that. So thank you very much for watching, and thanks for all your support. I really appreciate all the memberships that people have joined, and all the nice comments we had about the wedding anniversary, of course, as well. That was quite good fun. I hope you enjoyed the video. I quite enjoyed making that. My wife enjoyed watching it, actually. It's kind of a present for her, really, that was. She doesn't like it. She won't appear on camera, but yeah, she didn't mind too much, even though she wasn't really asked exactly. But no, I think she quite enjoyed seeing the honeymoon pictures and having it explained. And you know, if anything ever happens to me, she's always got that video now she can look back on it and remind her about everything we saw and everything everywhere we went, you know. Very memorable, very enjoyable. Anyway, I appreciate all your support, appreciate you watching, and until next time, take care of yourselves. Thanks very much, and until we meet again, thanks a lot. Bye for now.